Brews and Banter.
Hi, Frank.
Hey, Roman.
It's good to be back.
It's good to be back. It's been a while
I know.
since we've been in the studio.
I went away. You've been busy cutting grass.
Not like went away like to prison. Seems like I wasn't gone.
Want to see my prison tattoos?
Yeah, show me that. The one that says "Enter here." Where's that one?
Now the guy's back.
Oh, yeah. So you brought us back some beers.
Yeah, so I was in Bar Harbor, Maine. No, wait. Bar Harbor, Maine.
Oh, my God.
And I went to Atlantic Brewing Company. Pretty cool. I got Blueberry Ale. America's original Blueberry Ale.
Really? There's never been another one? This is
Never.
the original?
First one.
This is the beer from which all other blueberry ales are made from?
There's blueberry fucking everything over there. I guess
There's blueberries fucking everything? Lucky blueberries.
You know what I meant.
Yeah, I do. Let's put them in our Frank and Roman specified Brews and Banter mugs.
Yeah, so I went to the brewery and I sat at the bar to enjoy a couple beers before I went to the store and bought some. Ooh, that was nice. Look at that pour, huh?
I can smell
Beautiful. Beautiful.
Beautiful?
No, not I.
The fuck?
Cheers.
Wait, look. Just we point out, like, that's Frankie, and there's Roman.
Yeah. People
Look, you're
know
so
by
fucking
now.
excited to get this thing.
Cheers. That's good.
Oh, yeah. Just a little hint of it, huh?
So, these blueberries. You have any napkins? All right. These blueberries are wild blueberries, not like regular blueberries. And they're much richer. And smells really good, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's not super strong.
Yeah.
And it's light. So it's 5.1% ABV.
Yeah, I like that it's not like an additive. It's like a real fucking blueberry.
Yeah. They have blueberries grow all over the island.
Yeah, because they're fucking everything.
Yeah. There's blueberry coffee, blueberry desserts, blueberry wines.
Did they do the same thing with like
Whatever you
raspberries
can
and shit,
think
or?
of. Maybe if there's an island with raspberries.
No, I don't know if it's just only blueberries.
Well, they're just known for blueberries because it's all over the island.
Is it the blueberry state?
It's not a state, it's an island.
In Maine?
Bar Harbor is an island.
Well, Maine is a fucking state.
Obviously.
So that's what I said. Is
But I'm not
Maine
saying-
known as the blueberry state?
I don't know. They also have syrup, so I don't know.
Blueberry syrup.
Blueberry syrup.
Right.
What else? Anything else you can think of?
Blueberry
they have
condoms.
They probably have
Blueberry dildos?
that. It's possible. Blueberry batteries.
Yeah. BLEW dildos. Blueberries. Blowberries. What's the opposite of above me?
Below you.
Blow me. I'm a fucking idiot.
Why did I rush into that?
I am an idiot. But yeah,
I need
so
another sip of this.
talk about the inside of the brewery, right? What's that look like?
So they have few buildings. First building, you walk up to it. It's bar on the left, and you can have like a sit-down restaurant. Then to the right, I think is where they're brewing. That's another building. Then they
Separate building?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then they have like a courtyard where they also have tables. You can sit outside, and then the building in the back is like their store. You can
They
buy
got like a stage for bands and stuff like that? Is it like a little complex?
maybe because there's like outdoor activities for
Yeah.
kids, cornhole and all that shit. So maybe there's a place because they have another location downtown, right in the city of Bar Harbor. So 2 locations, and I sat at the bar, enjoyed a couple beers. One guy, his name is Drew.
So, Drew.
Nice guy. He offered to stop by his store to pick up some beers. They carry local breweries.
He's a distributor? A seller?
He owns like a convenience store / gas station. I didn't get a chance to go there. They got booked up, but he bought me a beer, so thank you, Drew. He works at the Hal's Cove General Store. Let me make sure I got it right.
There's something else in there. And deli.
Yeah, Yeah, Hall's Cove General Store and Deli. Go check if you're there. Go check it out. And he said across the street from him, there's a hill you climb up there. There's like an entire field of wild blueberries.
The fuck with these blueberries, Roman?
They're all over the place.
I know they're fucking.
Yeah, that's how they.
That's where Smurfs come from.
Too many blueberries.
Yeah. You ever think Papa Smurf banged Smurfette? I mean, how is she getting pregnant? How'd they have baby Smurf? Like, who the fuck did that?
Well, he had to do it. Who else?
Well, there's the 100 Smurfs, so it could have been 99 other because she was the only chick.
Yeah, but that's why he's the only one who's Papa Smurf.
No, he's Papa because he's gray and old and he wore red pants. Why do I fucking remember this? I mean, it's like rattling off like I watched it yesterday.
Did he have a tattoo? Enter here.
No, that was Grumpy. No, Grumpy. It didn't say enter. I think he had like an anchor or something. That's Grumpy Smurf.
That's Popeye.
Yeah, I don't know who banged Smurfette, but
I don't know. Somebody had to.
Yeah.
So about Atlantic Brewing Company. How well do I transition from that?
I'm glad you fucking get off of my subject. Don't get off on my subject. Just get off of the subject.
Somebody else might. Atlantic Brewing is a family-owned brewery located in Bar Harbor and surrounded by Acadia National Park. That's a pretty cool park. We did a hiking tour, saw owls and some wild animals, cliffs right along the water. There's interesting history about the park.
You ever see owl pellets? They're called
owl pellets.
Yeah, my wife brought up to me last year. There's something in our yard. What the fuck is this? And it's an owl pellet. So I think owls eat everything, and they puke up what they can't digest, like the bones and shit of whatever they're eating. So they call them owl pellets. So she brought it, or she kept it to show.
Interesting.
Yeah.
You know, owls have special feathers, so when they fly, you can't hear them. They're silent.
Really?
Yeah.
That's the original stealth bomber?
Exactly. The brewery was founded in the downtown Bar Harbor inside the Lampock Cafe. I think that's how you say it. As demand grew and the company outgrew its space, it moved down the road to an estate brewery built on the site of a 19th century Bar Harbor farmstead. The brewery hosts mainly meat barbecue, and the grounds employ native vegetation and local stonework. In 2017, what's so fucking funny? What are you laughing at? What?
I'm an idiot.
Go ahead.
And it's stupid and immature.
Go ahead.
You said, I understand what it was now, but you said as demand grew.
Yeah?
I thought you said as the man grew. I wasn't going to say anything, but you asked me. I'm like, why would the man grow?
Well, I'm reading, and you're over there fucking...
I got my mouth covered trying not to... It's so stupid. Why is that funny?
Well,
There's no gummies here either.
Yeah, we got to do that soon.
Yeah.
We still have any left?
Yeah.
Okay, good. The good ones?
Yeah, the working
Not
ones.
the first bullshit
Yeah,
one
not
we
the
tried.
fucking, not the gummies, the chewies.
First it was just gummy bears.
We need to take Blue Chew. You know what those are?
No.
They're boner pills. You don't want to mix those up with your gummies. Yeah, we don't want to do that.
I was just watching Tacoma FD.
Yeah.
Did you watch that yet?
No, I haven't. Well, I just got past Chimp Empire.
And you liked it, right?
Yeah. Yeah, we'll get on that.
All right, we'll get on that in a minute.
I just got Fox Nation also, so I can watch like the Boston Tea
two
Party.
sentences left to read. Can I finish it?
Yeah, sorry.
Fuck.
I won't laugh anymore.
In 2017, Midtown Brewery opened in downtown Bar Harbor, a block away from the original location. Midtown is a modern brewery and taproom focusing on pilot and specialty batches.
There's way more than two fucking sentences.
No, those just two sentences. So I was going to look at their beers and just quickly give you what they have. They have Bar Harbor Real Ale. That's, I think, their classic. That's about 4.8 ABV. They have a Cole Porter, Blueberry Ale, which is what we're drinking now. That's 5.1.
Would you say Cole Porter?
Yeah, COAL.
That's what this is called?
No.
Oh, okay.
I'm just reading different beers they have. So this one they've been brewing since 1993.
That's how long they've been in business? Or somewhere in that area?
No, they've been brewing that beer. Their original they have been brewing their Bar Harbor Real Ale since 1991. I had that one at Dog and Pony Tavern, which we'll talk about soon. They have New Guy IPA, Brother Adams Honey Breguet, 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 Bragget,
Bragget. That.
Sorry for fucking that up.
Bragget.
That's 10.5%.
Oh, I love it. I like that beer already.
04609 double IPA. I'm assuming maybe that's a zip code. Mountain Hopper IPA. I had that one at the bar.
That's just a cool name. Like that to me, if I lived in the fucking cabin in Maine, I'd want that beer.
Mountain Hopper?
Yeah.
That's 7.8. They have Maine Lager 2019. That's 5.4. Flat Hat. That's like a Ranger hat. So those are their beers.
Yeah. Doesn't mean it's pretty extensive.
Yeah.
You know.
It was fun. I wish I had more time to go to other breweries. People are
well, so
recommending.
you went to good breweries, right? But you were with good company. You were with your friends, and none of those guys wanted to go to a brewery with you.
They wanted to kind of do their own thing too. So I didn't want to, like if they had other plans, I didn't want to drag anybody.
Yeah. So I don't want to bring this up. So I'll let you read it, and you can bring it up if you want. But this is something satirical because Biden dropped out of the race.
Okay.
So this is something that someone posted on X. So if you want to read it, you can. Because obviously he didn't write that.
He didn't write that.
But it's got a lot of bad words and derogatory stuff. And this guy who
basically as if Biden's saying "fuck y'all."
Yeah. So I'll read this and I'll substitute bad words. So fornicate all you homosexuals talking poop about my cognitive abilities. I'm out. Good luck with the off-color lady.
Obviously, he didn't write this.
No, exactly. But it's just that's the satirical part of it I mentioned. Mm-hmm. But do you like how he came up with the fucking alternate words? Because I swear all the time.
Good job. I'm very fucking proud
of you.
I'm
an overachiever, Roman, except for I fucking laugh about the man.
Overachiever.
The man grew. I'm like, what the fuck?
So, we did a food tour. So we tried different foods, different restaurants, tons of places to eat lobster.
How does that work? Is it a bus that someone takes you around on your walk?
No, so we had...
How much can you eat?
Well, we were full by the end of this tour. We started with donuts, blueberry.
Oh, shocker.
Then we went to...
you probably eat your donut with your tongue through the hole like this.
That's how I eat, yeah. That's how donut holes are created.
So you poke them out, but not with your tongue?
Pop them out with your tongue.
You don't poke them out with your tongue. And you can play ring toss. Hey, everybody lay on your back with a boner, let's play ring toss.
Everybody take Viagra and lay down.
Have your Blue Chew. So do you pay for like the tour part and then it includes food, or do you just get to, so it tells you what food you get and you just get like a sampling?
They'll take us to some restaurants.
I've never been on a food tour, that's what I was asking.
Yeah, they'll take us to some restaurants. They will plan like what we're going to eat. They make reservations and plans for that too. And then they pay for the food and also includes tips for the restaurant. So then we went to
that's cool.
A restaurant.
What?
A restaurant.
What are you laughing at now? I didn't say anything. What are you laughing at? Did the man grow?
No.
What are you laughing at?
I did something. You're like, oh, that's cool. I didn't say anything yet.
No, I'm talking about the food tour.
Yeah. So then we went to another place to have desserts. Not desserts, appetizer. That was really good. It was a crab cake. Then we went just down the street from there. We had lobster rolls. Then we went to another place and we had sandwiches, Italian sandwiches, Irish, whatever.
Okay, yeah, whatever. Because an eye, whatever you want to call it.
I don't remember. I think it's Italian.
Okay.
Yeah, Italian sandwich. Then after that, we had clam chowder at Dog and Pony Tavern. Mm-hmm. And then we had dessert that he brought.
With blueberries in it, I'm sure.
No blueberries.
Blueberry clams.
I joked about him, like, let me guess, it has fucking blueberries. He's like, no.
I couldn't even do that food tour because about 80% of that shit I don't care about.
Excuse me.
Do they have like steak? I mean, do they sell American food there or what the fuck?
If we wanted to make a reservation, but come on, you go to Bar Harbor, you want seafood.
No, I don't want seafood. I don't like seafood.
Then don't go.
I want a blueberry burger.
Keep your ass here.
I did.
Don't go.
I did do that.
Okay.
I'm holding the fort down, Roman.
Actually, I don't think you're allowed there.
I like fish.
Yeah. Tuna.
Well, you could tune a fish, but you can't tune a piano. No, you could tune a piano. You can't tune a fish.
I did go deep sea fishing. That was fun. So yeah, Randy from Maine Day Ventures, he's the one who did the tour, and he was nice. Mm-hmm. He actually biked Erie Canal not too long ago.
So how do they take you around for the
300 some miles he biked?
Why? On purpose?
Yes, on purpose.
He chose to?
Yeah. Not because he had to. Someone forced
him. Does the bike have a motor on it? Like, I mean,
no, like
he's got to pedal this fucking thing, man.
Yeah, you pedal.
That was all downhill.
He said they had like support vehicles and they stayed at the hotels, but he's like, we stopped, we read, we learned some history about it. Mm-hmm. So that was pretty cool. So Dog and Pony
Tavern.
I forgot the woman's name, but she let me put our sticker on.
Rebecca.
No. Oh. Julie, maybe?
Yeah, it was her.
Janice?
I think it was both of those.
Anyways.
They're twins.
Shout out to them, okay, for letting us put our sticker on the door. And I took a picture. I'll post that on Instagram. Really good, tasty clam chowder.
I like clam chowder. That's fine.
Killing?
I like clam chowder, I said.
No, before that, what'd you say? I like killing?
I didn't say that, but okay, I will kill clam chowder if they kill.
I thought that's what you said.
No, I didn't say that.
All right, fine.
Jesus. This is fucking difficult.
You know what?
Yeah, I do know what.
Sometimes I don't know with you, man.
Sometimes I just wonder if you're going to finish your fucking sometimes I just wonder what conversation. You didn't even say anything.
You're a pain in my ass sometimes.
Just sometimes.
Just sometimes.
That's what that prison tattoo's about. We were talking earlier. Papa Smurf.
That's true. He has it.
He doesn't. Grumpy Smurf does, remember?
What?
Grumpy Smurf has the tattoo.
Okay, yeah, okay.
Fuck me.
So on the way out, I stopped at a cool place and picked up tons of beer from local breweries. And it's called the Global Beverage Warehouse. Really nice guys. They put together these multi-packs, like a variety packs of beer from all local, not from all, but all the beers I got are local Maine breweries. And just a mix of like IPAs, ales,
but all
lagers, sours.
All Maine breweries.
Excuse me, all Maine breweries.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Gassy bitch.
So they're really, really helpful. They have a lot of choices too. Large store, and it's right on the way out. So as you're driving out of the island, it's a thing on Route 1A. I want to say.
How far is this from us? Where you stayed?
About 8.5, close to 9 hours.
Oh, Jesus.
What's the matter?
It's far away, and you drove that.
I did.
I mean, your buddy probably fucking bike it, but...
No, I don't.
That's a long drive, man.
That's all right. That's not bad.
You like doing that.
I don't mind driving.
I know. I always get nervous when I fall asleep, and then I'm going to kill everybody.
Well, if you feel like you're going to fall asleep, just stop, get a hotel room, and go to sleep.
What'd you call these people? Global Beverage Warehouse?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Why?
I just checked them on Instagram. Made sure we got it right.
They're on there?
Mm-hmm.
Nice. I have a joke for you.
It was nice weather, right? Down there? Really nice weather?
Actually, yes. We maybe had one or two rainy nights, but that wasn't too
Nights
bad.
are okay with rain.
But nobody has AC there.
Why?
I mean, hotels maybe have ACs and certain restaurants.
Does it get humid?
It was humid, yeah.
Yeah, well,
But
get a fucking AC.
they say it doesn't get hot there. So they're saying it's unusually hot.
Well, that's why you have a fucking air conditioner.
No, but normally it doesn't get that hot.
Then just get an air conditioner, and then you don't normally have to use it, but you have it if you need it.
For many years, they just did not need air conditioner. So this year, it was just unusually hot.
What's the history of that state? Like, is it I mean, what do they got? What do they got going on there? They got like old, like pioneers and like Paul Revere in Boston. Like, is there anybody like a frontiersman or a founding father that was from Maine?
I don't know. I know that large lands that were donated by rich people, like Rockefellers, for example, they donated all the land that became
Because it's a tiny state, right?
Acadia National Park. Maine? No, it's huge.
Maine is?
Yeah.
I thought Maine was small.
Rhode
Island's very tiny. Yeah, I get
Connecticut's small.
Connecticut.
Connecticut.
Yeah, I'm wrong. So.
Do we want to mention the site we're on?
Yeah, so I mean, we'll talk a little bit more about it. I think maybe not, but anyway, from Buffalo Brews podcast, we heard that they were on this Hopped Up network, and so I kind of researched that a little bit. Me and Roman talked about it, and now we are involved in that network. We applied, they accepted us, and we thank you for that. So it's a network with a bunch of beer related podcasts that do mostly beer reviews and talk about beers, but there's some other things. There's some requirements to be on there to be listed on their website. But they accepted us. We're on there, and we're also on. They post some of our stuff on Instagram.
So Hopped Up Network is a growing resource for all beer related podcasts.
Yep. So you go to hoppedupnetwork.com and you can right from that website, you can click on a bunch of different, sort of beer related podcasts. And it's not wholly what we're about. I mean, we do, this beer stuff, but just a lot of things. So there's other people on there, and check those things out. And I think there's maybe 15 or 20 different podcasts listed on there. So so we want to mention that. So
yeah. So thank you, Hopped Up Network, for having us on there. I got a joke for you.
Yeah, you're great with these segues, Roman.
Aren't I?
Yeah.
So proud of myself. A girl went to confession and said to the priest, "I'm pregnant." He asked, "How did this happen, my child?" She said, "I think it must have been the second coming." It's not it.
So you can just stop right there. It's funny to me.
The priest, shocked by this reply, and asked, "What makes you think it's the second coming?" She replied, "Because I swallowed the first one."
Oh, God.
One more, and then this one's kind of silly, but so the girl's sitting by the water and catching crabs, and DEC officer walks up behind her and said, "What are you doing here?" She's like, "Nothing, just playing with my crabs here." He goes, "Oh yeah, you have a permission to catch these crabs?" She goes, "Oh, I'm not catching them. I'm letting them go in the water, and they go out, and then they come back, and I put them back in the container." He goes, "Oh, really?" He goes, "Let me see how that works." So she dumps them in the water. He goes, "So how's your day going?" She's like, "It's going all right. How's your day going?" He's like, "Okay." He goes, "All right, so where are the crabs?" She goes, "What crabs?" It's like, son of a bitch.
All right, well, since we're on seafood jokes.
All right.
What is worse?
The pregnant one was on seafood.
Yeah, she saw the food and she ate it. She swallowed it.
All right, good.
What is worse than a lobster on your piano? Crabs on your organ. I saw that one.
I learned how to process a live lobster. So in Maine, there is a law. They cannot sell you a dead lobster without being cooked. They can cook
They
it for you.
can't sell you a dead lobster without being cooked.
Yeah, so they can't kill the lobster and then sell it to you.
So they can only make the thing suffer and fucking squeal while it's dying.
No. They would kill it, cook it, and then give it to you.
Okay.
But they can't sell you a dead lobster. Like, they has to be live.
So the only way for you to get a lobster is it's got to be cooked.
Either cooked or live.
And then you're going to kill it.
You're going to kill it.
Why?
That's the law.
I don't fucking understand the law.
So I learned how to kill them and process them properly.
How do you kill them?
So on the top of their main shell, over like their brain, there's like this seam, looks like a cross. You hold on to their tail and you take a knife. This is like the humane way to do it. And you puncture with the knife right through it, and then
On the seam?
right on the seam, and then down, and you cut down the middle. It kills them instantly.
The whole way? Or just on
Not the whole way, just towards their mouth, their eyes.
I don't eat this stuff. Oh, you got to go frontwards. You don't go backwards.
Well, you're holding the tail,
Yep.
the knife sharp edge facing towards the eyes.
Yeah, I see.
So you puncture it right through the brain,
And just
kill it,
kinda-
and then cut it down.
Yep.
And it kills them instantly.
I don't like this stuff. I don't eat it. I just don't really know why, but I don't. I mean, it's a
It's
pain
crazy
in the ass.
because the nerve system is still reacting. So you have like the tail cut off already, and the tail's like doing this. It's like crazy.
I just want steak. Steak and potatoes.
That's it.
Well, and corn, because corn makes whiskey.
Why? Because it's hard for you to process that lobster had to die.
No, I really don't give a fuck about the lobster.
You just don't like seafood.
I don't like seafood. I like haddock and I guess cod. But I've never had trout or
We
bass.
caught a lot of cod.
I know. And you didn't eat any of it.
I know. They were like an inch under legal size. So we couldn't bring it home.
You know, the inch matters.
Yeah.
You can relate.
Yeah, I'm illegal. I'm not legal size.
Did you hear about this lady? She's got twins named Amal and Juan. But she only had a picture of one of the kids. Why? Because if you've seen one, you've seen them all. Do you get it?
Yeah, I got it. Can you explain, please?
I'll explain. You got to open up your mouth. I'll explain it.
You have to open your mouth in order to be able to explain.
I'll do it all day. I'll stay here for hours just with my mouth open.
I had something else I wanted to talk about. You distracting me.
No, so we talked about your trip and your places you've gone.
So what have you been up to? How was your week?
My week was filled with softball.
Oh man.
Travel softball. Anybody that knows that realizes that it's a lot of work. It takes a lot of time, a lot of money. But it was really great weather, so I'm not upset about it. The season's coming to an end. New one will start up next September, October. Work's busy. We got a lot of political stuff going on. Stuff we can't even keep up with.
Yeah, we just heard Biden dropped out, right?
Yeah, I mean, we haven't been together since, me and you haven't been together since the Trump assassination attempt.
Yeah, that's true.
So, I mean, there's still shit coming out about that. That FBI or Secret Service lady should just not have a fucking job. It was full of lies.
Was it her fault?
Well, I don't, stuff's still coming out. Who knows whose fault it's going to be, but like, her big, and you see all these things on the social media about her excuse was, well, we didn't want to put anybody on the roof because it was sloped. But like this fucking shooter got on the roof. So now you see all these memes like people like, I'm building a government proof house. So they're putting a little ramp up at their front door because it's sloped.
Sloped.
Or like someone put like a cow on the roof. Like, price of beef is really going to go up because we can't give this cow because it's sloped. Like,
that's the dumbest excuse.
why would you? Yeah, I mean,
of course it's sloped. It's a fucking roof.
But these guys are fucking elite. Like, you don't think that, and this fucking 20-year-old fuckbag got on top of there, but a trained sniper can't.
That's sad that the firefighter
She's just
had to
making
die.
excuses, yeah. So, yeah, that is, I mean,
That's unfortunate.
it's sad that anybody died. It's sad that anybody got shot. But then just to hear his story and why he died and how he died and now what's left.
Do they know who the shooter was and like why he did it?
I don't think they have a reason why, like a motive. They know who it was. They found out the guy's name.
No, but like about him.
Yeah, but I don't know. There's nothing that indicates what his motive was. You know, so. But then there's all these conspiracy theories, like there's 2 shooters, and who the fuck knows?
Yeah, I'm not gonna listen to you.
This is like the grassy knoll all over again. There's fucking 2 shooters.
Hopefully, after the investigation is done, they'll release.
Well, I hope they do a thorough investigation because this is all. And you know, we've talked about it before. You know, I don't for the presidential candidates we really have 2 really fucking dirty shirts to pick from. And you just got to pick your cleanest dirty shirt right now.
I'm curious. I'm curious who's going to replace Biden for the election.
Well, that's what people say. Like, they build their party on democracy, yet, now they're going to just be able to plug someone in that wasn't nominated by the people. That's anti-democracy. Mm-hmm. But, I mean, we've talked about it. I think Trump is our best option. I'm not in love with the guy. Mm-hmm. I don't like Biden at all. I think we're, safer with Trump. But, and I think our economy was better with Trump. But at least he's appearing to be more cognitively available than Biden is now.
Who did he pick to be his vice?
Who?
Trump.
J.D. Vance from Ohio.
J.D. Vance.
39 years old. I mean, he's got a movie about him on Netflix himself. Like, I don't think he did it, but like
he's got a movie about himself.
they got a book about it. Like, I mean, I heard some stories and about his grandmother, and like when his grandmother died, I guess they cleaned her house. They found 19 loaded guns. Because he grew up in Kentucky and then some in Ohio, and like his mom was a mess and his dad was an alcoholic. His mom was addicted to shit. Like, but he's really close to. So the cool story about him that I like is that the most formative people in his life, really, are 4 women. It's his grandmother, his sister, his wife, and his professor at. I think he went to Yale.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So he graduated in Ohio State. He went to the Army, Marines, where it was, and then he went to. Ohio State. He graduated from Ohio State in 2 years, and then he went.
He served in the military.
Yep.
What branch?
Army. I think it was Marines. I'm not sure. I don't remember. But young guy. But he's got 3 kids now, and either way, I think it's impressive to me that he respects women that way. Mm-hmm. I say that way because I always think about celebrities, and they say, "Oh, this is love of my life. I mean, my soulmate," blah, and then they divorce 2 years later. Like shit like that. So like I say, this guy, he's like, he's got these formative women in that way because I don't know if something's going to come out somewhere where he didn't respect women. But currently, what I know now is he respects women, and I don't know his children. I don't know if he's got daughters or sons or both. Or what.
So many celebrities go through this, through divorce, right? Mm-hmm. And sometimes I feel like it's in their contract.
Yeah, but it's like so
you got to keep the drama going. Like
it's so weird. Like, oh, I love her to death, and I love him to death, and we're soulmates. We were meant to be together, and then like the fucking thing gets annulled in like 6 months. I'm like,
yeah,
he just fucking lied to us.
So many celebrities do that.
Yep.
There were celebrities where I thought like, oh, they're gonna last forever, and they fucking divorce. Mm-hmm. Excuse me. I think one of them was Robert De Niro. He was married for a long time.
Oh, what a fucking douchebag he is, though, really.
Yeah, what the fuck happened?
Again, I don't care that...
He's acting weird lately.
We're not... I think I'm more conservative, obviously, than liberal, but I think I'm going to become an independent because I don't like really any side of these fucking people, right? Mm-hmm. But he is just off the rails. And
why? Like, why is he acting this way?
Yeah, he's so like his hatred and vitriol is just, I don't understand like why he's so mad. Like, what happened to him?
I feel like he might have said something like that and then got caught on camera, and now he's just over exaggerating.
I don't know. I don't know how many parts he's going to get anymore or not. I don't know. I mean, I'm sure he doesn't need the money. He probably doesn't care about parts. It's just. The things he does, he holds these forums like, okay, yeah, I'm Robert De Niro. Everybody listen to me. No one really gives a fuck about you, buddy. I mean, really.
Small percentage.
I mean, who gives a fuck? Like, if you're giving a speech, like, oh, look at that guy's talking. I just fucking keep walking. Like, I don't know. I mean, I don't care what you have to say.
Mm-hmm.
But these people, think they're larger than life, and now they want to sort of, use a platform, not even their platform. They want to use a platform just to sort of convince people because I'm so mad. I want you guys to agree with me.
Yeah.
Fuck off.
They have status popularity, so they're like, okay, anything I say is going to be popular or it'll spread and I'm going to make a difference. And just like, all right, well, if that's how you feel, sure.
Yeah, but they get so amped up. How do you even go home at the end of the day like, I'm glad that's done. Let's have a good day. He's probably just fucking pissed off all day.
It's temporary, man. It's going to be over after, I don't know, after elections.
I want it all to end. I'm sick of hearing any of it. I don't know what's going to happen with Ukraine. I don't know what's going to happen with Russia. Israel just fucking bombed Yemen.
Really? When did this happen?
Like yesterday or something. So, I mean, there's just all this, North Korea and their partnership with Russia. And
yeah, a lot of conflicts around the world.
I saw a meme today and it said like, okay, who did this? And it's an iPhone home screen and it's got like Biden's picture on it. And it says, Zelensky, 57 missed calls. and then the next was a text message like, is my money still coming? And the next text message like, yo, you there? Because it's all fucking corrupt. They're all of them. But loose cannons, who knows what's going to happen? And I don't know that Trump is the answer. But I don't know who's going to run our country the next fucking 4 months. Right? Well,
what do you mean?
Well, I mean, I don't know who's been running our country for the last year and a half, 2 years, because it's clearly not Biden. They talk about these shadow governments, but the guy he can't work. Mm-hmm. He's our 6-hour president. 10 to 4 every day. He is really sharp, apparently. Mm-hmm. And then
sharper than ever.
Yeah, and all the media fucking sees that, and the debate really shit the bed for him. So now everybody's like, oh, they were lying to us. Really? What a shock, you fuckers! Yeah. What have people been saying for fucking years?
People know. I don't think there's anything new.
But then the media lies, so now people are like, fuck you, media. And then Biden's like bashing the media. I'm like, these are the only people that fucking protected you. And now
Biden is bashing the media?
Yeah, now he's starting to, he had an interview with Lester Holt. And Lester Holt was telling him, asking him things like, what about this? And he's like, why don't you guys ever talk about Trump? And what about all his lies? And he's like, you guys do this all the time. I'm like, you're like, they're eating their own right now. It's really fucked up. And it's just, it's amazing to even be a part of, to watch. But, who knows what's going to happen? I don't know that if Trump wins or whoever the new Democratic candidate is that might win. Mm-hmm. I don't know if there's going to be a war next year. I don't know if there's going to be a war in fucking September. I don't know if something's going to come to the U.S. I don't care if we're involved in the other shit. We shouldn't be, because we shouldn't be the world's police. We are. But,
didn't we have a Russian submarine near Florida?
Well, there's all these things. They're always testing waters and
Yeah, but look how close they got.
Right.
It's crazy.
I read an article about, and this is years ago, a U.S., I think it was an aircraft carrier, ran over a fucking Russian nuclear sub. They hit it.
Accidentally?
Yeah.
The radar didn't show up?
Yeah, they didn't know. And then, it just fucking...
Or they didn't fucking stealth.
Well, the radar, you can't really... The subs are for that. You can't really tell. And they knew they were in the area, but, it was... I don't even know what this is. It might have been in the 60s or the 80s. I don't fucking know. And nothing catastrophic happened.
Oh, that was a while back.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay.
But, I'm like... Can you imagine just
they
fucking...
still had radars.
Yeah, but they're stealth.
What's stealth?
Don't you ever see Red Dawn and shit when they're don't talk and don't make any noise because you can hear a ping and a fucking woo woo woo.
Yeah, but do you know how those radars work?
No, Roman, because I'm not in the fucking army.
Do you know what sonar is?
Yeah, I know what that is, Roman. It's how whales talk.
No, but the way their equipment is, they send the sound wave, and as the sound bounces off the surfaces, it gives you a visual.
But these subs have that. It's just same as a stealth bomber, an airplane. They have that armor that doesn't allow that sound to bounce off. They're radar. They're non-radar detecting subs. That's what they are.
Well, I know airplanes have to be below the radar waves, so if they're at certain altitude, that the waves don't capture them. You know what I mean? Like when they point at the sky to scan, if the planes fly below that, then they're undetectable.
Yeah, and I knew that too, but I don't know if that's still the case now, because if I'm the radar detecting guy, I just lower my fucking radar and then detect it lower. So there's got to be some sort of different technology.
Now the technology is crazy.
Yeah.
I told you about the AI fighter jets. Like they're flown by AI, unmanned.
Well, they're like drones?
No, fighter jets.
Like the F-16s and shit like that?
Sure.
Well, no, I don't think we talked about this.
There are fighter jets that are flown by AI, unmanned.
But for what reason? I mean, are they? Is it in
They're just
combat,
better.
or
They're better.
Are they trying it out, or they're using it?
It's still in testing, but it's better. Like they calculate risks much faster than the
So
human
someone's
does.
still flying it, like just not in the plane, or do they program it in and it just does its thing?
AI is flying it. So like they did dogfights tests.
Maybe we did talk about this a while ago, right?
It's possible. 100% AI always won because humans calculate risks and they don't take the high risks.
Well, and AI has no emotion. There's no
feelings. There's no fear.
There's probably no second guessing.
Yeah. AI instantly can make a decision much faster than the human brain can.
Well, we've talked about this early on in our whole podcast thing here, but AI is very beneficial, but very dangerous.
I was talking to my friend the other day on vacation, and he said that, how AI is struggling. Like if, what's the painting that it's got the melting clock? Who painted that?
It's got a melting clock?
Yeah, it's something about time. Give me a second. Fill the air while I look
what?
it up. I don't know. Talk about something.
It's like a fart reference or something. like that meme we saw on Instagram. It said, "Never trust a fart," and it's a guy laying in a brown bathtub. Like, oh my god, so disgusting. But
so Salvador Dali.
What's the name of the painting?
The Persistence of Memory.
Frank would never know this. I don't fucking know.
That's okay. Frank doesn't need to know this. Well, Frank should know this. So this is the artwork. Okay.
There's a lot of pictures on it. Can you point on just one?
No, I'm showing you one picture. What
Tap me. Not tap me.
What, the large one? Tap me. There are clocks that are melting, one on a branch, one like on the ledge. Okay.
I've never seen this in my life, Roman.
Really?
It doesn't even exist.
Okay, it's okay.
It's a fucking AI photo.
All right. World keeps going on. So, so this artwork by Salvador Dali, and so my friend was saying, if this artist did not exist, an AI would not be able to create something like this. And I said, it's not necessarily true. You can educate an AI. You can teach an AI. You can say, create a block of butter that's melting and dripping over the edge of a table. Okay, and it can generate that, right? Because it knows what butter is. It knows what melting butter looks like. Now substitute a block of butter with a clock and make a droopy melting clock off the top off the edge of the table. And it'll just do that. So this artist does not have to exist. It's the image you have in your head that you can guide the AI to eventually create something. And he said, well, let me ask you this. So I saw this sculpture in the art studio today. And it was a woman with a seal over her head. Like she was wearing seals.
Like animal seal?
Yeah, like she's wearing seal's skin almost. I said, okay, give me a description, a wording of that sculpture, and let's see if I can recreate it with an AI. So I typed the description in. A sculpture of a woman, young woman, wearing seal skin over her head. And then there's some other commands you add next to it. And it gave me 4 samples. And then I said, show me the closest to that sculpture. He's like, that one's actually almost identical.
Well, yeah, but if the sculpture already exists, then AI is going to be.
Yeah, but this exists in a small art gallery that is not online.
Oh, okay.
Like there's no information.
Well, maybe that
it's like a local artist.
Maybe the artist did the same thing you did, and they recreated it from the AI.
Well, we don't know this. Well, no, this is kind of new. Mm-hmm. So I said, so is this the closest? And then I chose 4 best variations of that closest image. And he said, so he pointed at one. He's like, that's very close to what I saw.
Well, this is how our logo came about, right?
So I told him, I said, I had a vision in my head of what our logo should be for our podcast, what I wanted it to be, right? To have a representation of us, make it something that is, you got your Viking background, I got some Roman, and I said it took many tries to tell the AI what I'm looking for, to make those adjustments, to bring it to where I thought that's the closest, and then I used editing software to then edit it and make it exactly what I was looking for. So you have to have a visual in your head, an image of what you're looking for, an imagination, the creativity, right? The artistic part of it and all of us. And then just walk the AI through where it made a mistake.
And it doesn't stop,
make adjustment.
You can keep tweaking. It's
keep
not
going.
Like, 5 tries are over,
Keep going, yeah. It is learning from all previous inputs.
Yeah.
So it just gets better. And he's like, wow, it's more advanced than I thought. And I said, hold on, we're not done there. I said,
wait, there's more. Act now.
Call now within 20 minutes. And we'll include second AI intelligence. I said, there's AI now that creates videos that look so real. For some people, it's hard to tell the difference.
Well, we've done that with these seasonal shorts you were doing, right? Those.
No, but I'm saying an entire video clip. So there's this popular video clip of a woman walking on the streets of Tokyo, and the lighting, the streets are wet from rain, which is more difficult, right? It has to create all these reflections of buildings and lights and people walking by. It created people in the background walking. Her walking, you can see all the wrinkles on her skin, pimples, and just glasses, reflections, and things like that. And she's just moving. She's walking down the street. And that was not a reference to a model or another scene. It just, through a prompt or description, described it. It created it.
Yeah.
And he didn't know about this. So
I don't know much about art. I mean, at all, really. Mm-hmm. But, people pay these hundreds of millions of dollars, tens of millions of dollars, whatever they want for, someone that sits there and, takes the paintbrush and, they do the splash.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
But, how are you going to get that out of AI? Who is paying? Are you paying money because you saw someone? Or you're looking at a painting that you feel like, oh, I can feel that emotion. I can see the anger with this paint. I don't know. I don't know what the fuck art does. I would never. I mean, if I wanted that painting, I'd save a couple million. I would just fucking flick a brush on the canvas myself. But
I think.
But you think that AI is going to depreciate art value? I think it's going to increase human art value. But I think AI art value is just going to be saturated to the point where it's like buying a reprint.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think the authenticity of a human art, human created art, not digitally.
Live.
Not digitally.
Yeah, right.
By hand, painted, drawn, sculpted, whatever artwork that's done by a human is going to be more valuable.
Mm-hmm. Well, for sure.
That's true.
It's going to be more rare.
But it is also amazing the things people create with AI. Mm-hmm. Some of and it's still art. I mean, still you're just using a different tool. So it's digital art. And the things that they create to the details too is amazing.
Well, and this is probably a good point for us to tell everybody that this whole episode has been created by AI.
Glitching. There's a glitch in the matrix.
But they can do that. They could create a whole podcast. They take your voice, they can do the whole thing.
Yeah, and there has to be some kind of a protection for creators, for artists, for musicians, for actors.
Was it Scarlett Johansson that was maybe suing because they used her voice? And
Yeah, they used a lot of famous people's voices.
Yep.
Without even permission. They
right.
just took their voice and they're using for ads. They're using for video clips, music.
Yeah, so that's all kinds of litigation you're going to see. But either way, just really cool stuff. Dangerous and hopefully controllable at some point, or to some degree. So,
but yeah, we just went from AI flying fighter jets to AI art.
Yeah. I need an AI prime rib. I don't want AI eat it. I'm starving. I don't fucking know.
All right. Well,
this is no gummy.
Let's let's end it here.
Yeah.
Because I gotta go too.
We got some good podcasts. We got some good ideas we're gonna have for the next few.
Interesting guests coming on too, right?
We will have some interesting guests. There's two we're just scheduling now. They're gonna do it. We gotta figure out when that is. And then another person is in the second week of August. So that's
scheduled already.
Yeah, he's scheduled. So that'll be released the third week in August.
If you guys have anybody that you're interested to hear on the podcast,
or yourselves,
interviewed, or yourselves,
yep.
I mean, we'll do our best. Like, just because you want, I mean, if you want Robert De Niro, we can't get fucking Robert De Niro. But if
nor do we want Robert De Niro.
It doesn't matter. I'll have anybody.
I know you will.
As soon as I said that, I was like, "Fuck."
And you never even gave me any credit earlier when I wasn't even interrupting you. I was like, I had my hand on my face. I was trying not to interrupt, and then
I'm not going to give you credit for something that was driving me crazy. I could hear you through the headphones, and I'm like, "What the fuck is he laughing at?"
I can't go anywhere. We're basically fucking touching each other in here. So like, I couldn't go.
It's good, like 27 feet between us.
Is that what you say? This is 27 feet.
Yeah, got to satisfy myself somehow.
That's how you got married, right there.
Yeah, if they're influencers on Instagram or somebody that even locally in your town, let us know. Like you want them to be interviewed, we'll reach out, we'll do our best.
Yeah,
have them go on our website too, or yourself go on our website, and through our sign up sheet there you can get on our email, or you can request to be a guest on our podcast.
And we can do Zooms or even topics. Doesn't have to be someone. If there's things you want to talk about.
If you're within reasonable driving distance, I mean, we can drive across the country, but if you
which is still a plan in place after we talked about with
reasonable driving distance, or we would be traveling in your direction in some near future, it's another way we can get in touch. And
we'd rather meet in person. I mean, that's easier, but
we like that.
It takes longer. I mean, I don't think it's easier. It's more genuine,
And then we'll sit down, we'll do an interview, bring our gear, and we can do stuff remotely. And then now we are on the new network as well. It's called HopTop Network.
HOPPED.
Is that hoptopnetwork.com?
Yep.
Okay. Hoptopnetwork.com. Check us out there as well. That's a new network directed all towards like any beer-related podcasts. And then please help us reach 3,000 on social media, on Instagram. Follow us on Facebook, X, Instagram,
YouTube.
Everything. Yeah. We got podcasts on YouTube. We got video. We have video on Spotify.
We're going to have a new, so we're ready. I just got to sort of work with my wife to upload that. We're ready to offer that game we talked about. On our ConvertKit email kit. So our email list, subscriber list. So that game's ready to go. We'll put that up here soon. I mean, I think we mentioned it was going to be up, and then it's been busy, and it's just life gets in the way. Everybody's dealing with it, so it'll be up. But tell your friends, tell everybody. We'll get more people to sign up.
We tried it out actually. It was a fun game. Yeah. So it's a beer-related game. Sign up to our email list. It's free. There's no soliciting. There's no spam emails or anything.
Sell it,
and you get free tasting mat and free this beer game.
It's like a trivia game. You
right?
can play with other people, and it's sort of a mix between trivia and Uno. And there's some things you can do, and then you can always tweak it any way you want. Yeah, but it's just again a free
we offer
thing.
Some blank cards too, right? They can like write up some.
And we just want to have people on the email subscriber list in case there's anything happens, and and we can't be demonetized because we already are demonetized.
We don't want to lose your contact.
Yeah, we just want to be able to reach out to people. So yeah.
All right, everybody. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Hey, Hopheads, Frank here.
And Roman. Welcome to Brews and Banter, the podcast where we sip and spill the funniest stories over a cold one.
We're not just brewing laughs and comedy. We also discuss life stories and current events in every episode.
Follow the frolic on our socials, where we brew up more than just banter. Check out linktr.ee/BrewsNBanter for all the goods.
And guess what? We've got a VIP section. Join our Patreon for exclusive content, behind-the-scenes brew secrets, and maybe even a blooper reel or two.
Subscribe, laugh, and unlock the full Brews and Banter experience. Because life is too short for bad beer and boring stories. Cheers.